Hello and welcome to episode 1 of the Proventure Vlogcast. Now you may be wondering, what is a vlogcast and who am I? Well, I'm a photographer that is totally untrained. My last visual art class was actually way back in grade 8, and I didn't pick up a camera till I was in my 20s. But somehow I was able to become one of the in-house photographers for $1 billion brand. And I gotta tell you, I'm not that special. I believe that if I can do it, you can do it too. Hey, my name's Matt Kornick, and this is the Proventure Vlogcast. So what is a vlogcast? Well, a vlogcast is a bit less a vlog and more a podcast that you can also watch. So you'll be able to find this over on YouTube, as well as listen to it on your favorite podcasting platform. Now, I don't know exactly what this vlogcast is going to look like because I'm not a vlogger, I'm not a podcaster, and so I'm going to be making this up a bit as I go along. What I do know is that I'm going to be covering 3 things, and that's photography, mindsets for success, and actions you can take. And the reason for those 3 things is because those are the ones that got me to where I am today. Now, in a previous career, I was a teacher, and so I love synthesizing the ideas that I learn and sharing them with others. And I especially love when I see someone fulfill their potential. So that's what I'm hoping I can do for you. I hope that the Proventure Vlogcast helps you reach your potential. And so I'm going to be sharing ideas that I've learned from other photographers and thought leaders, and wherever I can, I'm going to reference them. But there are some ideas that are bouncing around in my head that I don't even know where I got them from. And there's even some ideas that I've synthesized from all of those things that I've learned and all of the experiences that I've had. Now, just remember, anything that I share is just where I am today. And so, like my mom always said, I reserve the right to be smarter tomorrow than I was today. So I might change my mind in the future, but you'll be the first to know. And how am I going to do that? So what is my approach to this vlogcast? Well, I think the main thing I'm going to be doing is doing topic-based vlogcasts. And that means that I'm going to be giving you things to think about, things to consider, and hopefully things that challenge you to think a different way. Also, I want to answer your questions. So head on over to photoproventure.com/ask and ask a question. It could be about something that you hear on the vlogcast. It can be about photography. It can be about mindsets for success. It can really be about anything. And if I have the opportunity, I will answer it on the vlogcast. There are also a couple of other ideas that I'm sort of throwing around that I'm not sure if I'm going to do. And one of those is doing coaching calls. So I might take photographers at different levels and have a coaching call and record that and see if the value that I give them is something that will give everyone who's listening something that they can take away and try themselves. The other thing I could do is take some of my photographer friends and maybe debate a topic in photography, something that people argue about, and provide some different ways of looking at it. And then finally, I might do interviews, but I think that's what most people do in podcasts. And so I'm thinking that I'll leave that to other people. I'm not promising that I'm not going to do interviews, but it's not something that's high on my list right now. So you may be wondering how you can get involved. And you can do that by just trying one of the actions. So in most episodes, I'm going to offer you something new to try. And not everything will work for you, but the more you try different things, the more you're going to get different results. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment below and subscribe to this channel. The other thing is, ask a question. Head over to photoproventure.com/ask and ask a question about an episode or about something you've been wondering about for a long time. So your actions for today are to subscribe to this vlogcast, whether it be to the YouTube channel or on your favorite podcasting platform. The other thing you can do is follow me on Instagram. It's at Matt Kornick, MattKorninek. And then finally, join me for episode 2, where I will tell you that contrary to popular belief, gear does matter. We'll see you next time.